Good afternoon. I'm coming to you from Greenville, South Carolina. I've got the Shoeless Joe Jackson Museum and Library behind me. We're gonna kind of spend a little bit of a day here walking in Shoeless Joe Jackson's footsteps throughout the Greenville area. We're gonna show you a few sights and sounds that are relevant to Joe, and hopefully have some good times doing it. All right, guys, let's go make some memories. So the address of this museum is 356 Field, and the reason why it has 356 on it is because that was Joe's lifetime career batting average. This is what the building looks like from the outside. I just wanted to get the sign over here. See, it says Shoeless Joe Jackson Museum and Baseball Library. It says the Shoeless Joe Jackson house. The house, built in 1940, was originally 3 miles southwest at 119 East Woburn. It was the last home of Shoeless Joe. He was born in Pickens County, moved to Greenville as a boy. He worked at the Brandon Mill, joined the Mill baseball team as a teenager, and was a star long before he ever even made it to the major leagues. He was already known. And then on the other side over here, it says in 1911, his first full season, he batted .408. God, that's amazing. He played for the Philadelphia A's, the Cleveland Naps, and the Chicago White Sox between 1908 and 1920. And the lifetime average of 356. Like I said, the address of this museum here. He helped the White Sox win the 1917 World Series, but then later got banned as part of the Black Sox scandal. This house, where Jackson died in 1951, was moved here in 06 and opened as a museum in 08. Okay, so this, right now, we just entered into what was Joe Jackson's house. This was the last house he ever lived in, and it's turned into a library and a museum now. I'm just gonna do like a quick, I'm not gonna show every detail, because normally you're not allowed to video in here, but they gave me permission, which was awesome. So I'm just gonna do kind of like a quick overview of the area. A bunch of library stuff back here, some bobbleheads. Some old newspapers.
Oh wow, you got a library, huh?
Shoeless Joe. Wish I could have met you. This was the bathroom in here. Joe and Kate, the monogram towels. How cool is that? Oh, this room's cool. Looks like an old locker room. Famous headline. Black Sox acquitted. There's a lot of cool old mementos in here. Like I said, I'm not showing every detail because I want you guys to come. This is an old original stadium seat from Comiskey Park, home of the White Sox, Chicago, South Side. This was the kitchen. I like the old fridge. That's where I came in at before. And then this just circles back. So that was really cool of them to allow me to film in here, because normally they do not allow filming. I really appreciate that. Shout out to the Shoeless Joe Jackson Museum and Baseball Library. I truly do appreciate allowing us to film inside here. Just a quick overview of everything. And because I want you guys to come and experience it. This is really cool. Greenville, following in Shoeless Joe's footsteps. This has been an awesome vlog to make. So now I'm coming to you from the village of West Greenville, South Carolina, on Pendleton Street. Looks like a pretty normal average street here, little small downtown area. But I'm at 1262 The reason why I'm at 1262 is this reason. This was Joe Jackson's liquor store from the mid-1930s through 1951. Owned by baseball legend Shoeless Joe Jackson. Now it shows Jump Shot Jesus. It looks like a t-shirt type shop now. But this storefront right here, Joe Jackson owned this liquor store that was here. And he made a very modest living the last few years of his life. This is where he ran. This is what he did for a living after his baseball career was over. But so this is where he spent his time in the local community, making a living for himself and for his family. Before, there never used to be a sign here, and this building was up for lease. Clearly, now somebody's running something here, and they've actually put a memorial up too, which is cool. So that's where he spent the last few years of his life working. All right, so also here in Greenville, we came across the Shoeless Joe Jackson Memorial Park, 406 West Avenue. And I guess there's some sort of mural here as well. But here's looking at his baseball field. I'm not quite sure where the mural would be at, but this is the baseball field here. So I'm here outside of Fleur Field, F-L-U-O-R, I guess that's how you pronounce it. The reason why I'm here is because there's a statue here of Shoeless Joe Jackson. There's Shoeless Joe in all his glory, taking a swing. He wasn't a home run hitter, taking a swing, probably just knocked out a double or a triple, I'm guessing. He's got home plate right there next to him. It says Joe Jackson grew up playing textile baseball in West Greenville. By 1908, he was playing for the Greenville Spinners, a minor league team. According to the legend, during the first game of a doubleheader Jackson played in, new spikes caused his feet to blister. In the second game, with the Spinners at bat in the 7th inning, he took off his spikes and walked to the batter's box. No one noticed until he hit a ball and walked to the batter's box. No one noticed until he hit a ball and was rounding the bases in only his stockings, and a fan of the opposing team shouted, "You shoeless son of a gun." A local sports writer heard the remark and tagged Jackson with the nickname Shoeless Joe. At the peak of his career with the Chicago White Sox, Jackson and his 7 teammates were implicated in a conspiracy to lose the 1919 World Series. During the series, he played flawlessly. He had 12 hits, which is a World Series record, no errors, and the highest batting average of .375 on the entire team. It says he accounted for 11 of the 20 runs by the Sox and hit the only home run in the series, which is funny because he wasn't a home run hitter. It says, though tried and found innocent, all 8 players were banned from baseball for life. He maintained his innocence until his death in 1951 and continues to be one of the most publicized and beloved players in the history of the game. And I would definitely agree with that because he's one that I've always been intrigued by. So let's go ahead and take a look up here at Fleur Field. Let's see what we can see here. This is a nice area. They've got a place called the Rooftop. You can buy your tickets over here. Let's check this out. Obviously baseball has not started yet. You see on Field Street, right on the other side of the stadium down here is the Shoeless Joe Jackson Museum. And you see they've got a green monster up here. The Rooftop, which is where we are right here, so that's the green monster right over here. It looks like I might be able to sneak inside here and check this place out. Huh, this is pretty cool. They've got will call over here if you come in and pick up your tickets. Man, I might have to come back up here when baseball season's going and come see a baseball game. This is really cool. Am I able to see the baseball stadium from here? There's nobody here. Let me see what I can find. Oh yeah, there's the baseball field down here. Let me take a peek real quick. This is really cool. There's a little kids play area here, hopscotch, little playground for the children. And then here you're overlooking the field. Check this out. This is a grassy area right here in front of us in the outfield. Yeah, there's their green monster in left field. Beautiful baseball park. And then home plate would be right back in that corner, right back over there. I'm from Toledo, Ohio originally, so I'm the world famous Toledo Mud Hens. AAA baseball team. Right now they're currently the AAA affiliate of the Detroit Tigers, which is also my favorite team. But here you've got Greenville. Got to be affiliated with the Red Sox. They got the B up on the wall and they got a green monster for Pete's sake. Is this like maybe their AA team? Or is it AAA? Center field's 420. Center field's pretty deep. This is a nice stadium. This is a really nice stadium. I'm gonna have to come back here during baseball season. A buddy of mine, Joe, I don't know if you're watching or not, but Joe, if you're watching this, we need to make a road trip. I know we were talking about hitting all the major league stadiums, but we could hit some minor league ones as well. I'm all about that. That would be cool. Love some minor league baseball. Minor league baseball is where a lot of the passion is at, because those guys are trying to get to from single A to double A to triple A to the MLB. I mean, they're trying. So there's passion there. Everybody's working hard. They've all shared the same dreams, same goals. But yeah, I just want to take you through the stadium since the gate was open. Why not? And then see, that's the rooftop spot up there. Over the Green Monster where we were just at, that's the rooftop. Must be like a bar or something up that way. I wonder if anybody's hit a home run up there yet. Get some big slugger down here and he might be able to take one deep out of the stadium completely. Wonder if any of these windows have been broken. I'm here in the Woodlawn Memorial Cemetery in Greenville, and I just found the burial site of Shoeless Joe Jackson. It says Joseph W., born July 16th, 1988, passed away December 5th, 1951. People have left him baseballs. It says losers quit when they're tired, winners quit when they've won. We've all got to try harder for Joe. People have left their shoes here. Somebody even left a little baseball bat for him. People have left money. Well, Shoeless Joe, you played before my time, but you're a big inspiration to me. If only you had seen the Field of Dreams, you would have understood. This is your final resting spot, you and Katie. Joe, I got my glove, I got my ball, I even got my bat. I'd love to pitch some balls to you and watch you take a few swings. I'm sure you'd knock out a bunch of triples on me. You were the triple hitter. Just very cool to be able to walk in your footsteps a little bit while we're here in Greenville. So this wraps up our Shoeless Joe trying to walk in his footsteps a little bit here in Greenville, South Carolina. Now, if you've seen the movie Field of Dreams, obviously it's not him, but the character, Shoeless Joe Jackson, played by Ray Liotta, it just does, I don't know, it's my favorite movie of all time. I love that movie, and when he walks out of the cornfield the first time and they see him, I don't know, it made me really inspired to find out more about who Shoeless Joe was. And, you know, and I already heard of him being a baseball fan growing up and stuff, but that just made me kind of learn more about him and stuff. And since we were going to be here in Greenville, we decided to try and find some of the spots where he spent some of his last days of his life and where he's currently resting at now. And just seeing, I don't know, I wish he could have taken his spot in the Hall of Fame and gotten back into baseball. It's just unfortunate what happened. Whether you think he did or didn't with the Black Sox scandal, to me, he still should be a Hall of Famer. I mean, he was an amazing baseball player, one of the best pure hitters ever in the history of the game. But if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Leave us a comment down below. If you're subscribed to the channel, thanks for coming back and watching. If not, hit that subscribe button down below and join us. And as always, guys, we'll see you soon. Alright, Joe, gotta take off. Thanks for letting me stop by and spend a couple minutes with you. I'm gonna go find myself a ball field, have myself a catch, and see if I can get a game going.